It's time for Hutchinson Community College Sports. The Blue Dragons on Eagle Radio are brought to you in part by Rothy Family Flooring, Anchor In and Anchor Away, Erickson Custom Building, H&R Block, APAC Kansas, Shears Division, Prairie Star Health Center, First National Bank, The Medicine Shop, Reno County Area Transit, RCAT, Next Tech Wireless, Midwest Ford and Toyota, Salt City Pawn, Amelia Bedelia's, Brickhouse Boutique, Ashcraft Pharmacy, MD Sportscaster Club members, Lowen Corporation, Burning Chiropractic, Dr. Robert Epp, Portfolio Recovery, Green Vision Group, Craig Barkley Plumbing, and Mega Manufacturing. All the exciting action of the Blue Dragons is on now. Let's go to the broadcast booth for the play-by-play with the Eagle Sports Crew on Eagle Radio.
Well, a very pleasant Wednesday, everybody, and welcome back to Blue Dragon basketball. The Blue Dragons, after making their longest road trip of the basketball season, on Monday night, way up in the northwest corner of the state, visiting Northwest Kansas Technical College for the first time. Blue Dragon women coming away with another win, a big win, 107-51, and that leaves the Blue Dragons at 17-0 on the basketball season. They are perfect in the western half of the conference at 8-0, and of course the Blue Dragons obviously perfect on this floor being the Hutchinson Sports Arena, where tonight the Dragons will entertain the Broncbusters of Garden City. Sharonay Mitchell, the coach of the Broncbusters, brings a team to the Sports Arena that is 9-7 on the basketball season, 4-3 in the conference. So if you look at the records of these two basketball teams, you can pretty much figure this is one that the Blue Dragons ought to win. But you never know. And Garden City has a history of coming to the sports arena and playing better than you would expect it to do. This will be, for the Blue Dragon ladies, game number 3 in 5 days. That's the bad news. The good news is the Dragons had a pretty easy time of it in Goodland on Monday night, and nobody had to play an inordinate number of minutes, so the Dragons should be as well rested as you can be for having played 3 games in 5 days. Dragons will be busy the rest of the week, as they'll have a game in here in the sports arena on Saturday night as Pratt's Beavers come to town, and that will be a little bit different kind of contest because the Pratt Beavers have been playing some terrific basketball. Their girls are 15-3 on the basketball season, so that should be a challenge for the Blue Dragons. Glenn Grunwald, Darren Dunn did the games in Goodland on Monday night, and when you score 107 points, even though you played a team that hadn't had any success whatsoever, that's a lot of points.
Yeah, exactly, and as a matter of fact, we restatted that, and we were off, too, as Carp snuck 2 went in there, so it was 105, but you're exactly, that's a lot of points, and about the second most that they've had in some time now, and another time that they went over the 100-point mark, but they were 4 times they went over, okay, but it was a well-played game by several of the girls, and I think these freshmen are starting to grow up a little bit, Rusty, from what I can tell by watching them on the court.
Well, certainly you can't do any better at this stage of the season than be 17-0, and that is the position in which the Blue Dragons find themselves. Obviously, this is a basketball doubleheader, and the second game tonight should be a good one as well. Although, again, it is a Garden City team coached by Patrick Nee. He's in his first year, replacing Brady Trenkle, who was there for so long. And Coach Trenkle brought a lot of teams to the sports arena and gave the Blue Dragons fits. Hutchinson won just about all those contests, but it was always a battle. And in that one, the Blue Dragon men will be again shorthanded. James Rojas still sidelined by injury. And the status of Saquon Singleton kind of up in the air. Has a contusion on his hip, kind of a hip pointer. I was visiting with Ryan Hilty, the Hutchinson trainer, and I said, what about Saquon tonight? And he said, well, we'll see. He said, I'm not going to tell you that he can't play, but I'm going to say that it may be hard for him to be effective.
He was in quite a bit of pain after it happened the other night, was able to complete the game, although he did foul out. But Coach on Dragon Talk last night talked like he might have to do without him.
If Saquon Singleton can't go, that leaves Steve Eck with just 8 players that can participate in tonight's game. Should it happen to turn into a physical battle with a lot of fouls called, having just 8 players can be quite a problem. We're going to work in a 1-minute timeout. We'll be back with more pregame from the sports arena right after this.
Basketballs are bouncing and crowds are cheering. Your best offense during cold and flu season is a good defense. Drink plenty of liquids, get plenty of rest, and keep your hands sanitized. If a bug still manages to get you, Ashcraft Pharmacy, your local Health Mart pharmacy, has over-the-counter medications that can help. Or if you need a prescription, we offer free mail-out, free delivery, or call ahead for our handy curbside service. Go Dragons! From Ashcraft Pharmacy in the Hart Shopping Center, South Hutchinson, and Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
Your life is busy. Are you ready to open an account, apply for a loan, check your balances, make a transfer, deposit a check, pay bills? With electronic banking from the First, you can now take care of all your mini banking needs from the comfort of your home or office. Anytime, anywhere, 24/7. Visit fnbhutch.bank to get started. First National Bank of Hutchinson, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
The Garden City Broncbusters ladies have one young lady that is having quite a basketball season. Her name is Talia Roberts. She is averaging 17.5 points a game. That's a lot of points a game for a team that averages just 72 points a game. 17.5 points a game for Talia Roberts from Lexington, South Carolina. The only other double-digit scorer for the Broncbusters is Alyssa Boyce, also a short lady. She's from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. She's 5'5" and averages 11. Close to double figures, but not quite there. Dasminique Johnson from Tyler, Texas. She is the only height on this basketball team. From Tyler, Texas, she stands 6'1", and again, her average 9.4. So the Blue Dragons should have quite a height advantage in this basketball game. Hutchinson is not, by junior college standards, a particularly tall basketball team, but certainly tonight the Blue Dragons will be taller than their opponents.
Ty Kimbrough does add a little height, as well as Dejanay Roebuck, and hanging there along with Mickens. But Ty is one that is up there, and a tall young lady, does a good job. She's on Memphis, Tennessee for the Dragons. Starting to play much better. Again, she is 6'4".
Blue Dragon women continue to be ranked number 4 in the country, and the Blue Dragon men have moved into the top 10 again with their success. Glenn, they had to work hard the other night.
Yeah, as I told you last night, that Northwest Kansas Tech team, in my opinion, won, averaged the better player away from being a pretty doggone good basketball player. And they had to work hard. We'll see what's going to happen. Here for the Blue Dragons, it's payback time, as Garden City came in here last year and beat the Dragon ladies by 6. These sophomores remember that.
Yes, they will. Meanwhile, we're going to take a 2-minute break. We'll be back with the introduction of the starting lineups by Darren Dunn. That in a couple of minutes.
HCC Sports is brought to you by the Sportscaster Club members, Portfolio Recovery Associates, Dr. Robert Epp of the Hutchinson Clinic, Barkley Plumbing, Burning Chiropractic Center, Tim and Gina Ritter, along with Brian Strange of the Green Vision Group, Sutton Kaufman Transmission Service, Wade Patton Insurance, A&A Builders, Bold Office Shares, Mega Manufacturing, MAYB, Mid-America Youth Basketball, Lowen Corporation, Hog Wild Pit Barbecue, and by Mann, Wyatt, and Rice, LLC. These Sportscaster Club members funds for HCC scholarships.
For over 15 years, Erickson Custom Building has designed, built, and remodeled homes and commercial projects in central Kansas. Whether you're looking to replace a deck, wanting to build an addition, or remodel your kitchen, our customers receive individualized attention, quality craftsmanship, and exceptional customer service from start to finish. Erickson Custom Building offers new construction and remodeling services in addition to commercial and insurance projects. Visit our website today at ericksoncustombldg.com.
Welcome to the Hutchinson Medicine Shop. With the emergence of big business, not only in pharmacy, but all industries, the Medicine Shop is proud to be a thriving local business in Hutchinson. We're so thankful to our customers in Hutchinson, Reno County, and Central Kansas for your support. In turn, we're proud to be a major sponsor of the Hutch High Salthawks, as well as other area high schools, the Blue Dragons, Chiefs, Royals, Jayhawks, and Wildcats. You support us, and the Hutch Medicine Shop supports local sports.
Parking lots and driveways can be expensive to install. This is Derek Fees. Let APAC Kansas Shears Division help you properly manage investments. Patching, crack filling, sealing, and striping are some of the services we provide. Call APAC today at 620-662-2112. Are you tired of your dusty or muddy driveway? APAC Kansas Shears Division is here to help. This is Derek Fees. Call us and ask us about millings. If you are a do-it-yourselfer, arrange for pickup or delivery at your convenience. Call APAC today at 620-662-2112.
Tax reform and every tax return this year. That means yours, too. If you're wondering what that means for you and your refund, but don't want to spend hours reading the tax code, head over to H&R Block. No one knows tax reform better than Block. Their tax pros will help you find every so you get every dollar you deserve. Because we'll spend more time thinking about what to do with your maximum refund and less time figuring out what a AA qualifying is. Answer kid, in person or online, Block has your back.
Hutchinson, Lyons, and Ellsworth.
The Rothy family connected to serving the Hutchinson community, and you can expect the same kind of high-quality service when you visit Rothy Family Flooring. They believe you deserve to be treated like family, so they've invested in their own talented and trustworthy installers to lay your floors. No outside contractors will ever knock on your door if Rothy works for you. Let them show you their expansive selection of name brand flooring and trust your home to the best. Rothy Family Flooring, 325 North Main, Hutchinson.
Side and catch all the flavor of the starting lineups with Darren Dunn.
3, Alyssa Boyce. Head guard, a 5'4" freshman from Sebastian, Florida, number 5, Jalea Bellany. Head guard, a 5'5" freshman from Grand Prairie, Texas, number 11, Felicity Houston. Head forward, a 5'10" sophomore from Mansfield, Texas, number 15, Kelsey McHenry. And at forward, a 6'1" sophomore from Tyler, Texas, number 25, Daz Johnson. The Broncbusters are 9-8, 4-4 in the Jayhawk Conference, coached by Shai Mitchell in her second season, assisted by Kelly Jenkins and Al Davis.
That's your starting lineups for the Josh would like to get you back out here, especially in the 1928 club room, as we miss you in there. All right, here we go with the starting lineups. Here's Darren Dunn again.
Head guard, a 5'8" freshman from Baldwin City, Kansas, number 2, Abby Ogle. Head guard, a 5'8" sophomore from Dodge City, Kansas, number 12, Tia Bradshaw. Head forward, a 5'11" sophomore from Olathe, number 22, Dejanay Roebuck. Head guard, a 5'6" freshman from St. Paul, Minnesota, number 23, Michaela Van Ness. And at forward, a 6' sophomore from Liberal, Kansas, number 32, Jada Nickens. The Blue Dragons are 17-0. 8-0 in the Jayhawk Conference, and number 4 in the nation. Coached by John Unches in his 12th season, assisted by Travis Kirk, Bill Anderson, and Jamie Patrick. Officials for tonight's contest, Rick O'Neill, Troy Olson, and Tom Goldman.
There's your starting line. points. And for the Garden City Broncbusters, going to be dressed out in their yellow to gold uniforms with black numerals and trim on the side. Blue Dragons in their home whites, blue numerals and red trim. And we're about set to get underway. Missed you out in Garden City, Rusty. Out in Goodland, excuse me.
You know what? I've never been to Goodland.
And you don't plan on it.
I don't think I'm going.
Here's the tip to Ogle. She'll put it up and miss it. It came off the front part of the rim after it hit the backboard, and Garden City got the rebound, and we'll go down the other way. A nice trip out there. A little foggy on the way back, but bus drivers for Hutchinson Community College, outstanding. They got us back very safely and quickly. Ball on the outer perimeter here. Here's McHenry for Garden City. Now let's set it up, Bellany. She's a little gal that Rusty talked about out front. Gives off to Houston. Houston to the top, goes left side, still with the dribble, kicks the corner left, shot on its way, no good, and rebound off the floor by Mickens, and transition basketball for Hutch right away, and Ogle jumps high to try to catch it, and she's knocked away, and a foul's going to be committed, or they're going to say out of play, just out of bounds, not a foul. A little too far under. So Garden City will have the basketball again. We talked about Bellany, 5'4". There's a steal, nearly, and coming up with it will be the Blue Dragons. Finally do get it. Here's Ogle. She'll drive down, loose basketball picked away by Boyce. A little sloppy play, both ends of the court right now. And girls will try to settle into it with the basketball's Boyce. She'll shoot it on its way and hit it. Big three-pointer from outside. Garden with a quick lead at 3-0. Hutch had their opportunities first couple trips down, but weren't able to get it up and down. Ogle, especially with the miss on the opener. Outside top, here's Ogle. She'll gun it on its way and answers the three ball with one of her own. Boy, she starts to score like she can also give the assist. She's going to be a nifty little guard out there.
She is a good player.
They'll split it outside. Jada Mickens with the steal as she just took it away from McHenry, and Johnson was in there as well. Flash pass down low. Dejanay can't finish it off. Roebuck let them miss, and her rebound's cleared out.
2 shots the Dragons have missed in this basketball game by not getting it high enough on the glass.
Ball on the outside, Bellany. They'll work with it on the left side. It's Houston.
And when Glenn says Bellany, it's right because it's A-N-Y.
Yeah. Not E-N-Y, but A-N-Y. Ball knocked away out of bounds. That's touched by Ogle out of bounds. Inbounding on that far side will be Felicity Houston. Houston out of Grand Prairie, Texas, right outside of Arlington between Fort Worth and Dallas. They'll stop and shoot it on its way, and they'll knock down another tray. This time it's Bellany that knocks it down. So 6-3, Hutchinson trailing now by 3. Tia Bradshaw shifts gears, takes it down, kicks it back outside, an offensive foul on Bradshaw. So her momentum carried her into Houston on that baseline, and the foul goes against Bradshaw.
The Dragons have turned it over 3 times already. A couple of made threes by Garden City. It's not a team that shoots the three very well, under 30% as a team.
29% to be exact, you're right. The field goals, 39% respective. Points per game, 70.9. Ball knocked away and knocked out of bounds.
Be a turnover.
Yeah, it goes off of Garden City. And Hutchinson will have the basketball. Into the Blue Dragon lineup, Alon Schimmel, freshman out of Pendleton, Oregon. Checked in for Bradshaw a little while ago. Ball on the outside now. Hutchinson works around Mickens. Out high, they'll flash it down low underneath to Roebuck. Her shot doesn't go, and the rebound's going to be cleared out there by Garden City as Daz Johnson comes out with it.
Dragons have missed 3 shots within 3 or 4 feet of the basket.
Boyce with the ball on the outside. You got to watch her from three-point range, at least by way of the first few minutes here. 6:52 to go in this first quarter of play. 6-3, Garden City with the lead. Ball on the outside again in Bellany's hands. Now they'll drive it down low, kick it out on the outer perimeter, and a travel call is with the jab step in the corner was Boyce, and she stepped back and moved that pivot foot a little bit.
Well, believe it or not, we played 3 minutes, 22 seconds of basketball, and we have combined 7 turnovers between these two teams.
And only 9 points between the two. Schimmel out front. Now they work at the left side. Van Etten has it knocked away, but gets it back. Now she'll go on the dribble drive and takes it in, puts it up, and draws the foul. And Van Etten will go to the line to shoot free throws, of which she is a 66.7% free throw shooter as a freshman. John's got some talented freshmen out there right now.
He does. He has a good basketball team this year and the makings for perhaps an even better one a year from now.
Free throw toss is up and good by Van Etten.
Foul, by the way, was on McHenry.
That will be the first team foul against. There's a missed shot and a putback by Mickens. Missed free throw by Van Etten. But then the free throw, they shot right up and in by Mickens on the follow. Nice rebound and got it up and down. And travel call. Bellany took one extra step before she put the ball down on the floor. 6-6 tie right now with that basket by Mickens. Tied it up. Hutch has an opportunity now to take the lead with 6:11 to go. The facility out in Goodland, Rusty, was much like the Pratt Beaver Dome.
It is a high school gym,
Yeah.
I understand.
Goodland High School plays there. Combination wrestling facility as well as basketball. Ball on the outer perimeter here for the Hutchinson Blue Dragons. Corner right, three-pointer up and good from outside. And it was Schimmel knocks it down, and she's starting to get untracked a little bit. Milan Schimmel, graduate of a high school with senior class of 56.
First lead in the game for the Blue Dragons.
8-6. Three-pointer from the corner left. Short-lived as Boyce knocks down her second three. She has 6, and we're tied up in 9 apiece.
Pretty hot shooting for a team not noted for its three-point prowess.
Van Etten, left side Ogle, gets a step on the defender, and a foul called.
That foul will go against
Houston, was it?
Yep.
Houston picks up the foul. That'll be her second. Inbounding will be the Blue Dragons, left side baseline. Van Etten gets it into Dejanay Roebuck. Van Etten will shoot the three and hit it. Boy, she got a quick release. I like it when she shoots the three from the outside. She knocked down a couple the other night against Northwest Kansas Tech. And another three-point lead at 12-9. We've had nothing but threes other than Mickens.
Yeah, we have had 6 made threes. Each team with half of those.
Ball on the outer perimeter. Bounce pass out front out of Bellany. Bellany right in front of Miss Van Etten on her. They'll come up and set the screen and roll off it to the left. Now they'll dribble, penetrate, falling down. Steal right there by Schimmel. She takes it away. Schimmel will bring it up. Shifts gears. Down low, wide open underneath. Roebuck, and she will be hammered. The foul's going to be on Boyce. And Roebuck will step to the line to shoot free throws.
That was a good foul because no question it would have been easy lay-in for Dejanay Roebuck.
Roebuck scoring over 700 points in her career the other night with her points out in Goodland. Free throw toss up and missing.
Pretty good in-state find, wasn't she?
Mm-hmm. She wants to go into criminal justice. She will make a good police officer. Free throw toss is up and good. Because her attention to details, what John says, is pretty good. So 1 point for her, and it's 13-9 now. Lead is 4 for Hutchinson. I like the fact that she's so consistent every night. You get the same out of her. There's a three ball that won't go for Garden City. Rebound out by Schimmel. Schimmel will bring it on the dribble. Corner right, Van Etten way outside and misses it, but the rebound by Mickens is up and in. She just slid around. She got right around Johnson and puts it up and in for her second basket. There's a steal. Ogle comes up with it. Ogle drives in, puts it off the board, got her own rebound, put back won't go. Battle for the board, ran down by Schimmel. Here's a Mickens three. It's off its mark, no good, and a rebound cleared away by Garden City. And up at the court comes Garden City, and another travel as Bellany. The ball kind of knocked her off her balance and ends up being another travel against Bellany.
That is 8 turnovers on the Broncbusters already.
Kimbrough checks into the Blue Dragon lineup. Ty's been playing much, much better. Sophomore out of Memphis, Tennessee. Mickens will get a break. Also into the lineup for the first time will be Kelsey Brett out of South Australia, sophomore. Hutchinson right side. Schimmel kicks it back out top. Nene touches it to Kimbrough. Left side, Brett. Here's Van Etten. Van Ness steps back, shoots it on his way. It's off, no good. Rebound fought for and taken away by Johnson in the corner. Garden City will bring it up. That side of there, Houston had it for a second. Now to Boyce. You got to watch her from outside. Kelsey stays with her strong. There's a missed shot and a rebound by Kimbrough. Nene wants to run it up. Roebuck down low to Kimbrough, right side. Shot up and good.
Well, she's so much better at catching and shooting so quickly.
She's really much improved since the beginning of the year. Timeout's going to be taken. Keely Tenney will check into the Blue Dragon lineup as well. A quick 30-second timeout. 17-9 your score. Hutchinson on top. 3:12 to go in this first quarter. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
We understand you can't plan ahead for an illness or injury, yet you'd really like same-day treatment. That's why Prairie Star offers walk-in clinic services with a responsive medical staff to care for you and your family.
Yes, we want to be your medical home.
Welcome to Prairie Star Health Center and walk-in clinic, whether you have insurance or not. 30th and K61 in Hutchinson.
Well, the Blue Dragons trail early in the basketball, 3-0 and 6-3, but on a tear right now and up 8 with 3:12 to play in the first.
Yeah, nice little run. Just seconds ago, it was 12-9. Actually, we were tied at 9 apiece, so an 8-0 run by Hutchinson with 3:08 to go in this first quarter of play. Houston will bring it up on the dribble. She'll angle to the right. Milan Schemmel on her. Up top, they'll work it. Drive on the left side. Shot doesn't go. Kimbrough with the rebound, and they got her for the treble. I think she did take one extra step. Sarah Al-Samaheen is into the ball now. Freshman out of Fort Worth, Texas. Number 1 for the Garden City Broncbusters.
Alsabaheen.
Al-Samaheen.
Al-Samaheen.
Dribble penetration left side. Ball on the outer perimeter. Johnson has it. Shoots it on its way. It's not there. Rebound cleared under there by Kimbrough. Gives it up, and here's Schemmel behind the back dribble. Takes it to the left side. Holds up. Outside Kimbrough. Drives left of the lane and gets her pocket picked. And there's the turnovers. Kimbrough. Here we go. The other way is Boyce. Boyce on the run. They'll lob it down low. Baseline, left side, cut off by Kinney. Back out top now to Johnson. Dazzle put it on the floor. Takes it right. Blocked by Kimbrough. Here comes Hutchinson. Schemmel all the way down quickly. She goes to Van Ness. She'll shoot it up and miss it. And rebound's going to be cleared out, though, by the Blue Dragons as Kelsey Brett got a hand on her and brought it out. Here's Schemmel. She's open, but elects to go to Kimbrough. Bounce pass underneath, just threw it away. Tried to do the give and go to Schemmel, but Schemmel about 2 steps short of getting there.
14 combined turnovers in this first period. Hutchinson with 2 minutes to go, up 8.
17-9 your score. Garden City Broncbusters, they trail it. And bring it on the dribble. Stop in the backcourt. Ball comes across the Boyce. Over the corner left. Jumper on his way. 3-pointer good by Sarah Al-Samaheen. Al-Samaheen knocks it down from the outside. Makes it 17-12. And did Garden never need that point because Hutchinson was on an 8-0 run.
4-3 is accounting for all 12 points.
Lauren Mapasui into the lineup now. She's out of Queensland, Australia. 3-pointer put up and missing by Kelsey Brett. The rebound cleared out of there by the Garden City Broncbusters. And all of a sudden, Hutchinson not shooting very good in this first quarter. Palming of the basketball. Another turnover. This one goes against Garden City. 9. They will substitute.
Connie Boyd comes in, 5'10", from Munster, Indiana.
Also Paul Chajot check in as well. Grand Prairie, Texas also. Ball on the outside. Here's Mapasua. Around the here's Tenney. Back outside. Give and go underneath the basket. I tell you what, Schemmel can see the floor. And she's getting better and better. I remember when league play started, a little deer in the headlights with a couple of these freshmen, but Milan's starting to get much better at seeing the floor, and that was an excellent pass to Tenney.
It was a very nice pass.
Ball on the outside. Houston again. A little runner doesn't go. Battle for the board. Blue Dragons come up with it with Kelsey Brett. Now she's bringing it on the dribble all the way down, takes it up and puts it on its way up and good. Kelsey Brett coast to coast after getting the rebound, and Hutchinson leads it now 21-12. Lead is 9 for the Blue Dragons.
Dragons have done a very good job at limiting Garden City to a single shot.
Deep right side. Shot put up and missing by Sabaheen, and the rebound's going to be cleared out by Mapasua. Mapasua for the Blue Dragons drives in, a little Euro step, got off balance, puts it up and misses it. A rebound off of Al Sabaheen, comes out with it, and Garden City will push it up the court. Boy, shoots it on its way. It's off, no good, and the quarter comes to an end with the Blue Dragons of Hutchinson with a 21-12 lead after one. We'll take a break, come back, and set the stage for the second quarter of play. Your score, Hutchinson 21, Broncbuster Ladies 12. We'll be back in 1 minute.
When you're looking for jewelry that's one of a kind, remember Amelia Bedelia's filled with thousands of beads and stones. And with my passion for design, I can create something that's perfect for you. Amelia Bedelia's, 115.5 South Main Street in downtown Hutchinson. Go Blue Dragons!
This is Kelly, owner of Brick House Boutique. Stay warm and look fabulous at the same time with comfy, trendy, and affordable clothing. You'll also appreciate the personal attention that you'll always get when you shop at Brick House Boutique. Big City Chic in a downtown boutique at 117 South Main in Hutchinson.
HCC Sports is brought to you by the Sportscaster Club members, Portfolio Recovery Associates, Dr. Robert Epp of the Hutchinson Clinic, Barkley Plumbing, Vernon Chiropractic Center, Tim and Gina Ritter, along with Brian Strange of the Green Vision Group, Sutton Kaufman Transmission Service, Wade Patton Insurance, A&A Builders, Bold Office Shares, Mega Manufacturing, MAYB, Mid-America Youth Basketball, Lowen Corporation, Hog Wild Pit Barbecue, and by Mann, Wyatt, and Rice, LLC. These Sportscaster Club members help provide funds for HCC scholarships.
Up-tempo basketball with pretty good shooting, particularly from three, but a lot of turnovers. Dragons enjoying the better of it. At three-quarter break, 21-12, 9-point Bulls. Hutchinson in that first quarter, 8 of 19, 42%. Dragons did make 3 of 7 three-point tries. Garden City one-upped them in that category with 4 of 7. But the Broncbusters haven't made a single point inside the three-point line.
With the basketball will be Garden City to start this second quarter of play. They'll inbound on the far side. And they'll bring it across the half court. Right in front of us with the basketball, Bellany, picked up by Ogle. Top of the key. Now Sabaheen, back outside, they'll roll it to the right side as Bellany on a dribble. Ogle still staying on her hip. Back on the left side now, Boyce. A little bit more content to take some time here as Garden will shoot it up and miss it. Rebound cleared out there by Roebuck as she comes up, and then she's got Ogle on her left. Roebuck takes it in and scores it.
First field goal for Desjardins, third point.
And there's a steal by Ogle. Tightrope walks the sideline, brings it down, goes inside, and scores it. Back-to-back baskets by the Blue Dragons off the steal, and the other one off the rebound. And a foul's going to be committed. It's going to be on Ogle in the backcourt.
Dragons have committed only 2 fouls. Played the whole first quarter with just 1.
With the basketball will be Garden City in the backcourt. Give it up to Boyce. Boyce right in front of us. Works on Mapasua. Mapasua defensively for the Blue Dragons. Now she'll belly up. Now Boyce gets set to go right side. Takes baseline. Slides all the way down. Too far under. Stepped out of bounds. So they say it's off the Blue Dragons.
Well,
I was screened out.
The ball popped out of bounds, and it was grabbed for Hutchinson by Ty Kimbrough, but she had a foot on the end line.
No possession change. The shot clock will stay at 13. Three-pointer by Bellany. Off its mark, no good, but it did hit iron. But into the hands of Schimmel as Kimbrough got a hand on it. And here comes Schimmel up the court. Outside top, right wing. Roebuck, feed down low to Kimbrough. Off the glass, too hard this time. Ogle gets the rebound, though, and keeps it alive. Blue Dragons will reset it. Schimmel had it out front. Now right side to Roebuck. Cutters cut through. There's Mapasua off balance. Shot up and good.
Tough angle, but she got it to fall for her.
Nice set play by the Lady Dragons. These freshmen are starting to learn the Anja system, and there's another steal. Here comes Schemmel, but they're saying that she stepped out of bounds. She needs to take some tightrope walking lessons from Ogle because she did a pretty good job of it a while ago. Good hustle by the Blue Dragons. Now they're going to give it to the Blue Dragons? Yeah.
They called a foul.
They sure did.
On Boyce.
I thought they called out of bounds on the Blue Dragons, but it will not be. Boyce will pick up the personal. That'll be her second. Here comes the inbounds. Ogle to Mapasua. Right side, Schemmel. Schemmel dribble penetrates, puts it up. Rebound, Kimbrough off the miss, up and in by Kimbrough. Out of perimeter with the basketball, dribble penetration, a little jumper up and good by Bellany, and Bellany now with 5 points. A little teardrop on that left side. 29-14, the lead is cut a little bit.
First 2-point basket of the game.
Blue Dragons scored again as Schemmel takes it in strong, and Schemmel now with 5, 31-14. Hutchinson up by 17. Mickens will check in next dead ball whistle. Kramer's also going to check in. Sophomore out of Dighton, both sophomores checking in.
Garden City is not playing much defense right now. They're badly outsized also.
There's a drive down low, shot up, not good. Rebound's going to be cleared out by Kimbrough. And the Blue Dragons will bring it. Crossover inside. Nice move by Mapasua, and the blocking foul. That basket should count. Mapasua got it up to go. And did he notice that it went in? I'm not positive.
Yeah, the officials are
conferring. And they haven't put it up on the board as of yet, so I think they're going to see if it was in the act of shooting. Yes, it will be. Mapasua got it up and down. I was going to say, I knew that the official had looked down when he did the blocking call, and I'm not sure he saw it bounce around up there and go through. Schemmel will check out. Good effort by that young lady. And Kimbrough comes out as well, gets a nice round of applause from folks sitting behind us here. Mapasua will shoot the free throw, and more than likely Bradshaw will come in for her. Free throw toss, up and good by Mapasua. Good first half for her. 7:01 to go in the second quarter of play. Lauren with 6 points to her credit. 6:58 to go in this first half of play. Hutchinson 34-14 over the Busters. Long three ball on his way, not good, not there. Rebound popped out, and Bradshaw gets to it. Hutchinson will bring it up. Lady Dragons out top of the key to Mickens. Takes it inside strong. Roebuck with the rebound, goes up strong, can't get it done. Rebound cleared out of there by the Garden City Broncbusters, and Bellany will bring it up. Left side, they'll shoot the three. Rotation was good, but this time it didn't go, and a rebound cleared out by Kramer. Hutchinson on the run. Kramer all the way down. Corner left, Ogle. Three ball, doesn't go. Too hard. Ball comes out, and a foul on Ogle. That'll be her second. Ogle caught her across the face as she went for the rebound, and she will pick up the foul, and Arnett will check in. Vanette will check into the ball game.
Boy, this thing is fast moving.
Well, on one side of the ball it is.
You have not mentioned one time
the shot clock. Yep, exactly. I think I did one time when there was a timeout when there was only 13 ticks left on the clock, and that was it. With the basketball, Bellany across the half court. She gets it back and whip it over to Houston. Felicity Houston backs it up a little bit. They'll set up the offense. Dribble penetration, right side, Bellany, three ball, off its mark, no good. Here's Vanette. She'll scoop it up. Hutch on the run. Vanette into the paint, whips it right. Jumper up by Roebuck, good. Nice pass by Vanette. Roebuck with the basket. She has 5, another assist for Michaela Vanette. And a travel call out front on Bellany. My goodness, how many turnovers, Rusty, have we had in this contest?
12 for the Broncbusters. They've also been outscored by Hutchinson in the second quarter, 15-2.
Yeah, it's 36-14 right now. Hutchinson with the big lead. Up the court comes Bradshaw. Tia Bradshaw out of Dodge City. That's where you'll be tomorrow night with Dan Nacarado and the Tournament of Champions. Vanette back out front. Working over on the right side, goes off the foot of a Garden City player. Hutchinson will have it on that far side, but 14 on the shot clock, 5:20 on the game clock. Hutch up in a big way, 36-14.
Our view here is really good tonight.
Yep.
Coach Hutchinson is wearing blue.
It's a nice blue suit. I also got a text that the audio was a little scratchy. It's because he stands in between it all the time. Jumper up and missing. Rebound underneath by Roebuck, and the rebound's going to be cleared off after the miss. And here comes Bellany up the court. Sean does dress pretty sharp, I'll tell you. To the Bellany to the top of the key. Bounce pass stolen by Mickens. Blue Dragons loose on the floor, coming up with the Bellany to the Garden City. We'll have a jump ball. It'll be Hutchinson basketball.
And that becomes turnover number 13 for the Broncbusters.
So with the ball will be the Blue Dragons. Dejanay Roebuck inbounds to Bradshaw, and Teal will bring it up the court. Just under 5 to go in the second quarter of play. Don't forget, January 26th is Chili and Pie Feed Night, so get your pies ready, folks. A drive to the bucket by the Blue Dragons. It results in a foul on Garden City.
Desmond Johnson.
And Mickens will shoot free throws.
Yep.
Coach Eck informed me the other night on Dragon Talk that custard pie was his favorite.
Coach Eck, by the way, going into the NJCAA Basketball Hall of Fame this year, and boy, if ever there was an award deserved, that was it.
Yep, you're correct on that one. That will be induction taking place during the national tournament here coming up in March. At the line will be Mickens. Free throw toss is up and good, so
she got one of two.
Got one of two down. 5 points for Mickens tonight. 37-14 is your score. Hutchinson with the lead. Pratt comes to town on Saturday night.
And it is not a typical Pratt team.
No.
That's been almost an automatic win in years past. This year, Pratt's 15-3.
Got a big win on the road at Barton tonight by 1. Ball on the outside here. Houston. Roll left.
A lot of dribbling.
Blocked by Dejanay Roebuck, but out of bounds at Sales. Now they're going to say shot clock violation. They will. So the ball will go over to the Blue Dragons. Nice defense by Hutchinson. Dejanay Roebuck getting a hand on it. Here comes Milan Schimmel and Mapasua. Mapasua will actually sit down, and Schimmel will check back in.
Hey.
Sarah Kramer checks out. And Hutchinson will bring the basketball up. Angle to the right side of Bradshaw. Hands it off to Vanette. Roebuck out top to Mickens. Back on the right side. They'll weave it. Bradshaw, nice backdoor pass, but it sails out of bounds as Schimmel could not get to it. Ends up being a Dragon turnover. Hutchinson defensively will lock it up now on Bellany. Bellany rolls off the ball screen by Johnson. A little give and go. Bellany shifts gears, goes in, shoots it up, misses it. Rebound fought for underneath, picked up and put up, back up and in by Johnson. And what do we have called? Delay of game was called as Johnson batted the ball away after she got the basket to go. That's her first points. And the first points in a long time for Garden City.
Just 4 in the quarter.
37-16. Hutchinson lead is cut a little bit. Right side, inside of Mickens. Basket good by Mickens.
Did a nice job of handling a high pass and quickly converting.
Pressure on the backcourt. Bellany gets it across. You can tell what the coaching staff worked on this week is really putting pressure at that half-court mark. Ball on the outside. Trying to take the guards out of the play completely. Back on the outside is Boyce. Boyce drives, takes the left side, shoots it on his way. There's a rebound by Vanette. Here comes Hutchinson. Vanette on the run. Underneath the Roebuck. Shot missing. Roebuck goes down. No call made. The rebound's called clean out of there by Bellany. Garden City will roll with it. Bounce pass down low. Underneath. Basket good. And one coming the way of
Peugeot.
Peugeot got the basket and will shoot the free throw. Roebuck will pick up the personal. That'll be her first. Third team foul against Hutchinson with 2:52 to go in quarter number 2. Peugeot, freshman, 5'9", Grand Prairie, Texas is her hometown. Coach Mitchell coached at Cisco, Texas. She's from Tyler, Texas originally. Played in Mississippi. Rebound off the missed free throw. And coming up with the basketball will be the Blue Dragons. Roebuck goes to the left side, out top to Mickens. Mickens splits 2, kicks a corner right to Schimmel. She'll put it up and miss a loose ball on the floor, picked up by Garden City. Garden will bring it up, and John Hodges is going to substitute. Tenney's going to check in. There's a long 3 ball up and rimming off, no good, but the rebound cleared by Garden City off the missed shot by Bellany. Bellany gets it back and pull it back a little bit. Now they'll set it up again. Bellany calls out a play. Left side to go to Houston. Out top down to Ford. Bellany right in front of us. Bounce pass thrown away by Schimmel. Schimmel will come out with a long pass down court. She sees Mapasua. Mapasua knifes inside, puts it up, can't get it to go. Tried to reverse it, just didn't have enough momentum to pull it away. It would have been pretty if she got it to drop. Did not. Garden City brings it up. 3 ball on its way and good by Bellany. Bellany with her second tray. She has 8. She leads Garden City in scoring. 39-21 Hutchinson. Roebuck. Dribble penetrates, right side, puts it up, can't get it, gets her own rebound. Oh, taken away though. As the Blue Dragons look like they're going to get to the rebound, and Garden City comes out with it.
Are you denying your man there?
Outside with the basketball, Bellany. Schimmel tied on her. 1:14 to go in the first half of play. Stay tuned for the Medicine Shop in-game capsule coming your way at halftime. Ball flash outside. Jumper up and on its way, and good from outside by Lonnie Johnson. And she knocks it down, and a timeout's going to be taken with 59.4 seconds to go in the half. 39-23. Garden City's nipped into that lead a little bit that the Blue Dragons had built. We'll take a timeout and be back in 30 seconds.
This is Carter Fowle, president of Hutchinson Community College. I invite you to join us this winter as the proud tradition of Blue Dragon men's and women's basketball continues at the historic Hutchinson Sports Arena. Both teams are favorites in the tough Jayhawk Conference, so you won't want to miss any of the action. Find the schedule at BlueDragonSports.com, like us on Facebook, and follow Blue Dragon Sports on Twitter. As always, go Blue Dragons.
In a big way at 36-14, but a little run now. 9-3 for Garden City has made her a little bit more competitive, but it's still Hutch by 16.
A little pressure in the backcourt now. Garden City trying to force a couple turnovers. Just about got it done right there. Tenney's pass finally got to Schimmel. Outside of the ball, Van Eck. Garden City playing with a lot more enthusiasm right now defensively. Van Eck, little teardrop, doesn't go. Rebound fought for by Mickens underneath. She'll finish it off. Mickens with 9 points to lead the Blue Dragon scores with 9. And leads all scorers, actually. 41-23. Hutchinson with the lead with 26 seconds remaining in this first half. Nice job of hitting the boards hard. Garden with the ball on the outside. That's Ford. Deborah Ford gives it up to Bellany. Back outside to Lonnie Johnson. She'll drive down the layup. Good. And then 1 foul as Lonnie Johnson took it in strong. And she came in and hit 2 baskets right away. Now she'll shoot a free throw. Foul on Mickens. It'll be her first.
Dragons should get to halftime with only Ogle having as many as 2 fouls.
Free throw toss is up and good by Johnson. 41-26. Hutchinson by 15. Drive by Mapasua, dumps it down to the left, and nobody was there. She thought that Mickens was going to slide out there, and she did not. It ends up being a Dragon turnover with 2.2 to go. That's more than likely going to be our halftime score. They get the ball in, stolen by the Blue Dragons, but they don't get it this down and in quick enough. Mapasua scored, but it did not count. 41-26 is your score at halftime. We will take a 2-minute timeout, add up on the numbers. Rusty will be back with the Medicine Shop in-game capsule coming your way in 2 minutes. Again, your halftime score, Dragons 41, Broncbuster Ladies 26. We'll be back in 2.
ARCAT is now part of a regional transportation partnership with Sedgwick County Transportation and Wichita Transit. We are working together to provide rides to Wichita and back on Tuesdays. Wichita Transit has fixed route and paratransit service available within the city. Round trip costs range between $19 and $27. Advanced registration with ARCAT is required. ARCAT is first come, first served general public transportation. Call 694-2913 for details.
No time to fix breakfast? Just call us at Anchor Away 662-3100 and we'll have it ready for you. Choose from our selection of breakfast burritos, biscuits, or one of our 5 different complete breakfast plates. Breakfast from 7 to 10:30, Monday through Saturday. If you missed us for breakfast, we're here for lunch and dinner too. Pick up your favorite Mexican dinner or take some home for the family. We're open till 9. That's Anchor Away, drive-through, carry-out, and catering under the water tower at B & Adams in Hutchinson, 662-3100.
If getting a new iPhone is on your wish list, then wish no further. At Next Tech Wireless, all smartphones, including the new iPhones, are 50% off. You can save over $350 on your new iPhone, and even trade in your old phone for more credit. Have multiple lines? That's even better, because your 3rd, 4th, or even 5th line will get you unlimited data free for a year. Next Tech Wireless has more than 50 store locations to serve you. Switch today and start saving. Certain restrictions apply. Phone guard required.
Hi, Brian Bobo, General Manager at Midwest Ford. And with a new year comes big savings on leftover models. How about a new 2018 Ford Edge for 25% off MSRP? That's $9,150 off. Or an all-new 2018 Expedition. That's new body style with a list of $57,488, sale price $46,980, and you get 0% for 60 months. Hurry out before they're gone at 1100 East 30th or online at MidwestSuperstore.com.
Well, the Blue Dragons lead at 41-26 at halftime. Had a great second quarter play, had a big lead, and Garden City kind of woke up and started putting some pressure on the Blue Dragons and forced some turnovers, and we're finally able to get some scoring going. But right now, 41-26, Hutchinson on top. Stop at the Medicine Shop in-game capsule brought to you by Little White Castle at 14th and Main. Here's Rusty Hills.
And we talked about the Medicine Shop a lot of times. The Medicine Shop is happy to carry items that you might not find anywhere else. For example, Prevagen for memory enhancement. Also ancient minerals, magnesium oils. There's a brand new oil. Lacey says CBD oil is selling like mad. It is good for pain, anxiety. Who doesn't have pain and anxiety? I know I do. The Medicine Shop also has a nice selection of handmade wooden canes, some adjustable aluminum canes, a great selection of daily and weekly pill planners and greeting cards. Come to the Medicine Shop. It is a unique place. You'll find it at 14th and Main. Quickly looking at the first half statistics. First of all, for the Blue Dragons of Hutchinson, 46% shooting on 17 of 37. And at the free throw line, the Blue Dragons made 4 of 6, 3 of 10 from 3. For Garden City, in the first half, it was 10 of 28 shooting, 36%. And at the free throw line, just one opportunity for Garden City. They didn't take it to the basket very much. Did cash 5 of 13 three-pointers. Hutchinson with a rebound advantage, 23-15, and 7 Hutchinson turnovers in the first half. Double that total for Garden City's Broncbusters. I actually had the Broncbusters with 2 more than that. But the Broncbusters not doing a very good job of taking care of the basketball. Balanced scoring for Hutchinson as usual. The Blue Dragons led by Jada Mickens with 9. And then a quartet with 5 points each. Abby Olgo, Lauren Mapasua, also 5 for Milan Schimmel and Dejanay Roba. Scoring 4, Ty Kimbrough and Michaela Vanette. And a couple of players with 2 each. That would be Kelsey Brett and Keely Kinney. So the Blue Dragons with a nice first half in which they totaled 41. For Garden City's Broncbusters, nobody in the game with more than 6 points. A couple of three-pointers went down for Alyssa Boyce for her 6. 5 points for Lanika Johnson and also for Jalea Bellany. And then it is 3 points for Felicity Houston and a couple of points for Drew Myers and for Daz Monique Johnson. Halftime score. Hutchinson in control, looking for win number 18 in as many tries. It is 41-26. A 2-minute break. We'll be back with more.
Basketballs are bouncing and crowds are cheering. Your best offense during cold and flu season is a good defense. Drink plenty of liquids, get plenty of rest, and keep your hands sanitized. If a bug still manages to get you, Ashcraft Pharmacy, your local Health Mart pharmacy, has over-the-counter medications that can help. Or if you need a prescription, we offer free mail-out, free delivery, or call ahead for our handy curbside service. Go Dragons! From Ashcraft Pharmacy in the Hart Shopping Center, South Hutchinson, and Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
It was such an overwhelming success that Donna Pitzer, the bag lady, is extending her sale. Get a top-of-the-line Panasonic Performance vacuum for only $299. That's the same price you paid in 1988, over 30 years ago, and a $200 savings. You'll never get a vacuum of this quality priced better. This vacuum comes with all the accessories and includes a 2-year warranty. Donna will also deliver your new vacuum absolutely free. Now through January, get your new Panasonic vacuum for the 1988 price of $299. Call Donna Pitzer, the bag lady, at 663-4322.
Your life is busy. Are you ready to open an account, apply for a loan, check your balances, make a transfer, deposit a check, pay bills? With electronic banking from the First, you can now take care of all your mini banking needs from the comfort of your home or office. Anytime, anywhere, 24/7. Visit fnbhutch.bank to get started. First National Bank of Hutchinson, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
HCC Sports is brought to you by the Sportscaster Club members, Portfolio Recovery Associates, Dr. Robert Epp of the Hutchinson Clinic, Barkley Plumbing, Vernon Chiropractic Center, Tim and Gina Ritter, along with Brian Strange of the Green Vision Group, Sutton Kaufman Transmission Service, Wade Patton Insurance, A&A Builders, Bold Office Shares, Mega Manufacturing, MAYB, Mid-America Youth Basketball, Lowen Corporation, Hog Wild Pit Barbecue, and by Mann, Wyatt, and Rice, LLC. These Sportscaster Club members help provide funds for HCC scholarships.
Little Blue Dragon ladies with a 41-26 lead over the Broncbusters of Garden City at intermission. Rusty and Dan Nacarano will be heading out to Dodge City for the next 3 evenings and perhaps an afternoon encounter on Saturday, depending on the weather, of course. But tomorrow, as Hutchinson High School participates in the 76th annual Tournament of Champions, the longest running boys tournament west of the Mississippi. Dodge will match up against Hutchinson tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. You can catch all that action right here on Country 102.9. Other games taking place, 2 p.m. game, Junction City and Derby. Also a 3:30 game, Shawnee Mission South and Wichita North will match up. Then the late game will be Bishop Carroll and Newton right after that Dodge City Hutchinson matchup. So that's at the United Wireless Arena, so pay attention to that out there. It's on the west side of the bypass.
That is quite a tournament.
It really
is. If
is.
you've never been there, I mean, they have every conceivable thing associated with the tournament. They have a breakfast on Saturday, have an outstanding speaker every year. They have already named an all-academic team for the 2019 Dodge City Tournament of Champions. And Ty Berry, remember Ty Berry?
Oh, yeah.
He's on the all-academic team. And also Lincoln Krause.
Weston Krause.
Weston
Awesome.
Krause from Hutch is on that's
outstanding.
all-tournament team. They have a free throw contest out there. They just have a batch of things going. It is well worth your time. It's located out there right next to the casino, the place where they play it. So if you want to go watch a basketball game, take a break, go over, gamble a little bit.
Catch a good meal.
All of that. Yeah, it's a good meal. It's just a really, really good tournament. And the only thing that we're concerned about, there's pretty good weather front coming through here this weekend that's supposed to make it really, really frigid. In fact, I heard them say that the playoff game in Kansas City, which inexplicably is slated for nighttime, the other playoff game on Sunday is in a dome. You would think they'd play the dome game at night and the Chiefs game in the afternoon, but it's flipped. The Chiefs will kick off at 5:40. And there's speculation that it may be the coldest game ever played in the National Football League. Wind chills between 10 and 20 below zero.
I
will be in front of a television.
Exactly. I will be in front of a television as well watching that one, because that is not for the faint of heart, of which I must be one. So good luck to the Chiefs. Hope they're able to make it. The town is going nuts up there. We were talking to Dejanay Roebuck last night at Dragon Talk over out at the Polo. She was the guest that we had on from the girls team, and she said her folks, of course, being from Olathe, were just real big Chiefs fans, and the whole town is going crazy up there, crazy red.
Well,
and it should
Kansas City had a World Series championship to celebrate a few years back. It would be wonderful to get a Super Bowl championship. I remember watching the first championship won by the Kansas City Chiefs. I think that was 1969 against Minnesota.
Maybe 70. It might have been the 69 season of January of 70, I believe. You're right. I remember that one as well.
It's been a long time. It is time for another.
Exactly right. And we'll see if they're able to get in. We'll check some scores here in a little bit. Let's take a 1-minute timeout. We'll come back and check some Jayhawk Conference scores. We're at halftime. Dragons 41, Busters 26. We'll be back in 1 minute.
For over 15 years, Erickson Custom Building has designed, built, and remodeled homes and commercial projects in central Kansas. Whether you're looking to replace a deck, wanting to build an addition, or remodel your kitchen, our customers receive individualized attention, quality craftsmanship, and exceptional customer service from start to finish. Erickson Custom Building offers new construction and remodeling services in addition to commercial and insurance projects. Visit our website today at ericksoncustombldg.com.
The Hutch Medicine Shop and the Hutch Blue Dragons have a lot in common. In addition to our logos both being blue, all 3 pharmacists at the Medicine Shop graduated from HCC. Rick Stone in 1984, Brent Bellman in 2001, and Lacey Stone in 2007. In fact, the Medicine Shop has employed over a dozen HCC students over the past 15 years who are now Kansas pharmacists. The Medicine Shop and the Blue Dragons working together as one team.
I just read a text that Patrick Mahomes put out to us. He said, let's bundle up and get Arrowhead packed on Sunday with the best fans in football. So you're exactly right. It is going to be cold.
I would imagine that the fans will be there. That place, the fan support is incredible. And, you know, if it's that cold, that might neutralize a little bit of the home field advantage because New England is used to playing in cold.
Yeah.
But I don't know that anybody is used to playing in 10 to 20 below zero.
In about 2 weeks, Blue Dragons baseball will start off. Their spring schedule, February 2nd. They will take on Coffeyville at Coffeyville. And my understanding from Coach Schmidt, he's got a pretty doggone good baseball team this year. So looking forward to that. So they open on the road. They're home on February 8th as Highland and Indian Hills in a triangular here. That's going to be at Hobart Deader. That's a noon start. And then and then Highland will be here on February 8th and 9th. Indian Hills on the 9th and Indian Hills on the 10th. So get ready for some baseball action coming up in February.
I had a couple of fans say to me that, boy, the Blue Dragon men were off for a long time over the Christmas break. 24 days. I said, heck, the government's been off for longer than that.
41-26, Hutchinson on top at halftime. We'll take a 2-minute timeout. Get all set for the second half. We'll be back right after this.
Parking lots and driveways can be expensive to install. This is Derek Fees. Let APAC Kansas Shears Division help you properly maintain these investments. Patching, crack filling, sealing, and striping are just some of the services we provide. Call APAC today at 620-662-2112. Are you tired of your dusty or muddy driveway? APAC Kansas Shears Division is here to help. This is Derek Fees. Call us and ask us about our asphalt millings. If you are a do-it-yourselfer, arrange for pickup or delivery at your convenience. Call APAC today at 620-662-2112.
Tax reform impacts virtually every tax return this year. That means yours, too. If you're wondering what that means for you and your refund, but don't want to spend hours reading the tax code, head over to H&R Block. No one knows tax reform better than Block. Their tax pros will help you find every credit and deduction available, so you get every dollar you deserve. Because wouldn't you rather spend more time thinking about what to do with your maximum refund and less time figuring out what a TCJA qualifying eligible dependent is? Hint, it's a kid. In person or online, Block has your back.
Visit H&R Block in Hutchinson, Lyons, and Ellsworth.
The Rothy family name has always been connected to serving the Hutchinson community, and you can expect the same kind of high-quality service when you visit Rothy Family Flooring. They believe you deserve to be treated like family, so they've invested in their own talented and trustworthy installers to lay your floors. No outside contractors will ever knock on your door if Rothy works for you. Let them show you their expansive selection of name brand flooring and trust your home to the best. Rothy Family Flooring, 325 North Main, Hutchinson.
To anyone considering a change in family doctors or looking for an attentive primary care physician who's more concerned about you than your insurance, welcome to Prairie Star Health Center. We offer health care held to a higher standard with a choice of dedicated, compassionate physicians. Experience the difference you'll feel when you have a patient-centered medical home. Prairie Star Health Center, 30th and K61 in Hutchinson.
All right, here we go, second half with Hutchinson leading 41-26. Garden City opens with the basketball.
Garden City with the basketball. They're working around the outer perimeter. Johnson, the ball knocked away by Van Nett. And here comes Michaela Van Nett to Ogle, layup, good. And right out of the blocks of the second half, Hutchinson in transition after the steal. That's been the MO tonight. 7 points for Ogle. A great job. Ball on the outside. Here's Bellamy. Working left wing. On the dribble again is Boyce. Top side over to Houston. Very deliberate. Here's the ball knocked away, but ran down by Houston. And
7 to shoot.
Houston a roll to the left side. That's one of the first times, that, like you said, that we've mentioned that. There's a three-pointer up and on its way, and it will be a shot clock violation as it hits the left side of the glass, and Hutch will have the basketball. So Blue Dragons doing a great job right there to stop him from getting it inside, and Hutch will move it around on the outer perimeter. Van Nett, left wing, Roebuck, down to Van Nett. Van Nett cut through, now she's outs around outer perimeter. Looks like it could be zone deep. Now it's still man-to-man by Garden City. I thought they'd switched maybe. Ball on the outer perimeter, right side. Roebuck gets a step on the defender, kicks the corner left. Van Nett, three ball on its way, good. Van Nett, that's what she gives you, some good outside shooting from that forward spot. She puts it in from the outer perimeter. And it's 46-26, the 20-point lead for the Blue Dragons. They'll come out in half-court trap. Garden City breaks it. They'll go down and put it up and in. Basket's good. As scoring it was McHenry, or is it Johnson? It'll be Johnson. Nope, I think it was McHenry.
It was McHenry that got it.
McHenry scored it. And the N1 coming right now for Kelsey McHenry.
Jada Mickens, the Hutchinson foul.
First second Dragon with two. Ogle has two as well. 3-point play up and good by McHenry. She has 3 points to her credit now. It's 46-29, Hutchinson. And down underneath they go. Blue Dragons missed a shot. Rebounds cleared out by Garden City. McHenry got in there off the missed shot put up by Bradshaw. Go the other way. Ball left side corner. Houston to Bellamy. Bellamy on the dribble. Out front, top of the key with it. Hands it off now to Boyce. Boyce dribble penetrates. Let's call for the travel.
And that is 16 turnovers on the Broncbusters.
Hutchinson in that first half with just 7. Up the court will come the Blue Dragons. Hutchinson will work it around the outside.
Ogle's entry pass to the post, knocked away, rolls out of bounds, but it'll stay with the Dragons.
So Ogle will inbound on that far side and kick it into Bradshaw. Bradshaw on top, moves toward us to the right wing. Back out left around the outer perimeter. Ogle with the basketball. Dejanay Roebuck, the three ball, rattles around and comes out on her, no good. Went around the horn once and looked like it was going to softly drop, did not. There's a drive, little teardrop. Shot won't go for Boyce. Rebound putback is up and good, and Russ got in and catch it.
I believe it was scored by Dasmonique Johnson.
Daz Johnson with the basket. She has 4. And Ogle now has a knocked away. Could not quite get the pass to Van Nett. And here comes Garden City again. 7:12 to go in this third quarter of play. Hutchinson up 46-31. Blue Dragon largest lead was at 20. Ball knocked away. Ogle stays with it. Finally comes up with it. He'll take it down underneath and score it. Boy, she worked for that one.
And she's really playing aggressively on defense.
Right in front of us where all that action happened. She was able to put it up and in. Left side with the ball. Here's Boyce. Back out top in Johnson. Johnson bangs inside, falls down. Travel call. Nice job by Mickens to move with her to stay out of fouling hers. Is when she went down, it was not her fault. So nice job by Mickens.
If you like up-tempo basketball, you love this game. Both teams are playing aggressively. Dragons obviously much the better of the two teams.
Not for the faint of heart. Nice over-the-shoulder catch by Ogle. She takes it down, scores it.
Getting better and better.
Ogle looked like a wide receiver going out for the pass. Coming up with that one right at half court, and she took it in. There's a steal by Ogle. Van Ed has the basketball. She loses it off the foot. Out of bounds it goes. Last touched off of Garden City, but Ogle with another steal. She grabs the hips, and I think you're going to see her substitute for coming into the ballgame, Kelsey Brett. And Abby Ogle will take a break, and well-deserved.
She has played hard here in the first 3.5 of the third.
Ball comes in out high. Bradshaw rolls to the right side of Van Ed. Van Ed, they'll weave it. Brett off the double pick. Goes to Van Ed. High arching three. Ball's good. When she's on, isn't she? 10 points for Van Ed. 1 free throw and 3 trays. Bellany weaves her way inside. Takes it down low. Not there. Battle for the board. Coming up with it will be the Blue Dragons' Mickens. Outlet to Bradshaw. Bradshaw takes it down. Scoops up a shot. Not there. Roebuck fights for it but can't get to it as McHenry covers it up and gives it off now to Boyce. And Boyce will bring it up for Garden City. Boyce drives in. Right side. Back to McHenry. Jumper up. No good. Rebound Mickens. Here comes Bradshaw. Bradshaw up the court. Trying to post up on Roebuck. She gets it to her. She'll work on McHenry. Backs in. The nifty move. Basket good by Roebuck. Roebuck's first basket of the second half of play did a nifty move. They got McHenry up in the air just enough to put it up and in. Left side three ball. Rims out. No good on the missed shot by Sabahian. And the rebound's knocked away out of bounds.
Got a foul on the Dragons.
Sabahin. I butchered that one, didn't I?
Tia Bradshaw got a foul on the rebound.
She sure did, and that'll be on Tia, number 2. 3 Dragons set to check in. Tenney will check in. Also Mapasua. Free throw toss is up and good by Johnson. Johnson with 5 points to her credit. And Kimbrough checks back into the Blue Dragon lineup. Nice hard work by Dejanay Roebuck. Mickens worked hard out there as well.
This coaching staff has the Dragons playing hard.
Yep. They're cooking tonight. I talked to those sophomores. Well, Dejanay Roebuck was at Dragon Talk, and she indicated that sophomores were ready for this one. Free throw by Johnson's good. She gets both of those down. 85-33 Hutchinson. Kelsey Brett banged into right in front of us. The foul on the hip is going to be called on Bellany. That'll be her first. Brett's going to inbound. Kelsey right in front of us. Slaps the ball. Gets it out to Mapasua. Mapasua between the circles. Over to Schimmel. Gets a step on the defender. Goes down low. Puts it up. Can't get it done. Fight for the rebound. Cleared out of bounds.
Should be Hutchinson's basketball.
Will be Hutchinson's basketball. Inbounding will be Mapasua on the baseline. She'll call off the play. And now she'll get set. Here comes the screen. Back to Schimmel. Three-pointer on the outside. Not there. Kimbrough with the rebound. Goes up strong. Draws the foul. Reaching inside was Boyce, and she thought she got all ball, but not the case. And that will be her third, and that's the first player on the court to get 3 fouls called. Kimbrough will shoot free throws. Free throw toss is up and good.
She has a pretty stroke at the free throw line. And is a pretty good free throw shooter. Right near that 70% mark.
70.4. Might have upped it to 70.5 with that free throw there. And it gets this one down as well. Puts just enough spin on the ball to that if it does hit the rim and have to be a soft shot, it's up and good. Houston checks back into the lineup for the Garden City Lady Broncbusters. 57-33, Hutchinson will travel out to Garden City, by the way. That's coming up later on. There's a steal by Mapasua. Mapasua comes up with it, puts it up and misses it, but gets her own rebound, head fakes, and a jump ball call. Possession will be the Dragons. Hutchinson will inbound. I think you and I have a trip out to Garden City, and that's a Saturday afternoon contest, 2 and 4. Kind of like those long trips on the afternoon like that.
Very much.
Ball comes out high to Schemmel. Handed off to Mapasua. On the right side to Tenney. Little trying to go down low to Kimbrough. She does. Kicks the corner left to Schemmel. 3 ball on its way. Good. Well, they gave up the sure 2 underneath for Kimbrough, and she'll kick it out and get the assist. Schemmel knocks down her 6th, 7th, and 8th point.
She had to do a great job of handling the pass to the inside, not to turn it over.
Here's another steal. Hutchinson will bring it up. Underneath to try to go. Ball knocked away. His last touch out of bounds off of Johnson, trying to go to Kimbrough down low.
Kimbrough, in many ways, might be the most improved
She
Dragon from a year ago.
Really starting to come together. Of course, she had that fluke injury that was just kind of really strange. It was during the national tournament on the way down. They stopped at Texas Tech, and she ended up hurting her knee. Here's Schemmel on the outside. Around the right side to Tenney. Tenney's been a little quiet tonight. He's been in there a couple of times. Besides Schemmel. Schemmel over the corner to Mapasua. Shot off its mark. Did not get the rotation on the ball. And a rebound cleared away by Johnson. And here comes Garden City. Houston up the court. 3:34 to go in the ball game's third quarter. 60-33. Hutchinson with the lead. It led from actually Garden City took the early lead, but then after that, it's been all Hutchinson. We were tied at 9, and ever since then, it's been all Hutch. Johnson that's Lonnie Johnson, gives back off there on the Daz Johnson. Johnson roll up and put it up and in. And
that's quite a shot.
It really was. The foul is going to count.
That was an underhand scoop from about 8 or 9 feet out.
Tenney will pick up the personal. Daz Johnson gets the points. That's her 7th and 8th, plus the N1 coming here with 3.414, 3:14 to go in the third period. Johnson takes her time at the foul stripe. Free throw toss is up and good. So Daz Johnson finishes off the 3-point play. She has 9 to lead the cause for the Garden City Broncbusters. Tenney will inbound. Mapasua. Pressure in the backcourt. Hutchinson's Schemmel has it. Still hasn't got it across here. Finally does get it to Mapasua. There's Brett to Kimbrough. Up and not there, but Kimbrough gets her own board and travels with it. And she knew she did. She's slapping that left calf like, why didn't you stay put?
She's frustrated, but she also missed an easy shot.
Inbounding will be Garden City. Hutch will put some pressure on them. Ball comes into McHenry. Now they'll let him bring it up, and there's a travel call. Schemmel came up and locked it up, bellied up to Houston, and Houston traveled with basketball.
21 points is 3 touchdowns. 21 turnovers is a mess. That's what Garden City has.
60-36, Hutchinson. Hutch trying to win their 18th game of the year without a blemish on the loss column. They'll take on Pratt on Saturday night right here, weather permitting. Left side, Kelsey Brett, 3 ball. Nope, not there. Kimbrough goes for the rebound, and she goes down. It's going to be last touched out of bounds off of a Garden City player, and the Garden City player's hurt on the court. I believe that might be Houston.
Kimbrough literally goes for every rebound. She is so aggressive right now.
They will have to attend to the player on the court as Blue Dragon players come over. It will be Hutchinson basketball, and we'll let them.
Yeah, let's go ahead and take a 1-minute timeout. We'll be back with more basketball in 60.
HCC Sports is brought to you by the Sportscaster Club members, Portfolio Recovery Associates, Dr. Robert Epp of the Hutchinson Clinic, Barkley Plumbing, Vernon Chiropractic Center, Tim and Gina Ritter, along with Brian Strange of the Green Vision Group, Sutton Kaufman Transmission Service, Wade Patton Insurance, A&A Builders, Bold Office Shares, Mega Manufacturing, MAYB, Mid-America Youth Basketball, Lowen Corporation, Hog Wild Pit Barbecue, and by Mann, Wyatt, and Rice, LLC. These Sportscaster Club members help provide funds for HCC scholarships.
This is Carter Fowle, president of Hutchinson Community College. I invite you to join us this winter as the proud tradition of Blue Dragon men's and women's basketball continues at the historic Hutchinson Sports Arena. Both teams are favorites in the tough Jayhawk Conference, so you won't want to miss any of the action. Find the schedule at BlueDragonSports.com, like us on Facebook, and follow Blue Dragon Sports on Twitter. As always, go Blue Dragons.
Back up, missed a couple, trying to get it back again, and can't get it to go. So Hutchinson with a golden opportunity. We're not able to get it up and in. Young lady, by the way, Houston, was taken off the court, might have caught a rib the way she was acting, also limping a little bit. So we'll see if she gets back in there or not. Hopefully it's not too serious. Lonnie Johnson with the ball on the outside. She'll dribble, penetrate off the pick. Goes down low on Tenney, puts it up and in.
Pretty athletic shot.
That's her first points in the second half. She has 7. Milan Kimmel brings it on the dribble, knocked from behind. Foul called on Johnson. Lonnie Johnson will pick it up. They quickly closed and tried to double team. Foul will be on the floor, and inbounding will be the Blue Dragons. And they'll do it right in front of First National Bank of Hutchinson, as they're all game sponsor tonight. Timeout's going to be taken. Get the 30 in. 1:59 to go in the third. 60-38. We'll be back in 30-second timeout. Excuse me.
Just as the Hutchinson Blue Dragons athletics are a tradition, so is the Anchor Inn in downtown Hutchinson. Whether you plan lunch or dinner or even take out for home, the Anchor Inn is a great family restaurant that you're sure to enjoy. Order off their great menu or the Anchor Inn's awesome buffet. You'll make a great choice either way. The Anchor Inn is also a great spot to meet up with old friends and acquaintances because everyone goes to the Anchor. That's the Anchor Inn on South Main in Hutchinson, proud supporters of Hutchinson Blue Dragon athletics.
Hutchinson in total control with 2 minutes to go in the third quarter, 60-38. Dragons inbound in fourth quarter.
Ogle, right side to Schimmel, back to Ogle, to Schimmel, corner right. Down low to Kimbrough, foul from behind. This one's going to be whistled on forward. Evidently had a hand in the back. It will be the fourth foul called in the quarter. And not a shooting situation, so Mapasu will inbound. Here comes the inbound. They get it in the Schimmel, dribble penetrates, now down low underneath the Kimbrough, and a foul call. They're going to call this one on Kimbrough for the push-off, so that'll be her first team control foul. Lady Blue Dragon basketball on Hutchinson's Country Station, KHUT in Hutchinson, as well as KWBW in Hutchinson as well. Glad to have everybody along tonight. Glenn Grunwald, Rusty Hills. Ball on the outside, Boyce. Since we were tied at 9, Rusty, this has been all Hutchinson. There's a missed shot and rebound cleared out there by the Blue Dragons. Coach Onges and the coaching staff had them really ready to play tonight. Ogle drives all the way down, lays it up, and scores it.
Nobody playing with more enthusiasm than Abby Ogle.
13 points for Ogle. Now with the ball on the outside is Boyce. Left wing, dribble penetration by Lonnie Johnson. Ball sails out of bounds. Is the last touched off of. It will be off of the Blue Dragons. And here comes Mickens back in the ball game. Kimbrough with some good minutes out there. And checking back in also is Roebuck. Ogle with that 13 points. She is just one off of her season high, which was at Coffeyville.
I just love the enthusiasm with which she's played this game.
Baldwin City native, in-state product. Ball on the outside, Garden City. Lonnie Johnson moves on Bradshaw, kicks the corner right. Dribble penetration, shot way up and hit the support off the missed shot by McHenry. Out of bounds. That went over everything. Hutchinson will inbound. 55.4 seconds to go here in the third. Don't forget men's action coming your way in about 45 minutes. It'll be a good one. Garden City and the Blue Dragons. Always an entertaining affair. Ball on the outside to the corner. Tia Bradshaw holds up. Bounce pass, give and go to Tia Bradshaw. Basket good. Nice pass by Mickens. Bradshaw with her first basket.
That was nice.
64-38 Hutchinson. Ball on the outside. Lonnie Johnson. Check that. It's Boyce with the basketball. Alicia Boyce has 2 3-pointers to her credit tonight, but Bradshaw's locking her down pretty good right now. She'll drive in and put it up and draw the foul. And we'll earn them at the stripe with 18.8 to go here in the third. Hutchinson 64, Broncbusters 38.
Bradshaw's third foul should not prove to be much of a factor in a 26-point game.
Free throw toss up and missing. She'll shoot a second one. Free throw toss up and good. She was able to get that
one of the two
down and makes it 64-39 to drive the other way. Mickens with the basket. Mickens' first points of the second half. She has 11.
And set up by Abby Ogle.
And that's a backcourt. Over and back called against Garden City as McHenry saw the ball coming to her and kind of hopped to try to get in the front court, but did not establish her position there.
Becomes turnover number 22.
Ogle will inbound on that far side with 4 seconds to go. Let's see if Hutch can get a shot off. Ball comes back to Bradshaw. Bradshaw will bring it up. Now she'll isolate, and she will not get one away, and we go to the fourth quarter of play. It's all Hutchinson, 66-39. Hutch on top. We'll take a 1-minute break. We'll be back fourth quarter just around the corner right after this.
Next Tech Wireless has plans for every lifestyle, including our new and improved Advanced Pay Plan. Get the nationwide coverage and data you want without a commitment. Plans start at $30 per month, and you can get unlimited everything for as low as $35 per month. Activate a new Advanced Pay Plan and receive a free Moto G4 Play. Or receive your first month free when you purchase a new phone or bring your own phone. 'Tis the season for savings. Visit Next Tech Wireless today. Certain restrictions apply.
Hi, Brian Bobo, General Manager at Midwest Toyota. And with a new year brings big savings on leftover models. Like a new 2018 all-new body style Camry LE with an MSRP of $26,549, now only $21,999. Or how about a 2018 Tundra 4x4 list of $41,278 for only $34,999. Hurry, because when they're gone, they are gone. So come see us at 1100 East 30th or online at MidwestSuperstore.com.
Well, the Blue Dragons dominating on the scoreboard, 66-39. Points in the paint, Hutchinson 40-14. Points off turnovers, Hutchinson 25-8. Second chance baskets, 13-6 Hutch. Fast break points, Hutchinson 18-4 for Garden City. Bench points 23, Garden City 12. I'd call that total dominance.
That's pretty good domination. Talked to an old friend of yours yesterday, Rusty. Pooh Hairston called me.
My friend.
Yeah, but this guy's a little younger, though. Pooh Hairston called. Played here in 94.
Good for Pooh.
Just wanted to chat, so he had called when I was out in Goodland, and I was not able to talk to him, but I caught up with him. He's doing great.
Good.
So he
coached Purdue?
He went to Purdue, and he's still down in Indiana. There's a missed shot, and Ogle gets the save inside, and here comes Bradshaw. He gets feet down low underneath the Mickens, and the foul call. Great pass by Bradshaw, and caught Mickens' stride, rolling out that protected area underneath. The foul's going to be called against Johnson. That'll be on Daz Johnson. That'll be her second. Who's at that? University of Indiana, Purdue. With all the initials.
IUPU?
Free throws up and missing by Mickens. And he hopes to make it back to the tournament. Second opportunity for Mickens. Free throw toss is up and good.
She has a dozen.
She and Ogle, along with, all right, well, those two are the leading scorers for tonight. Across the half-court, boys, 67-39. Hutchinson, we're in the fourth quarter, just underway in the fourth. Ball on the outside. Looks to the right. They'll hand it off to Bellany. Bellany shifts gears, goes right this time off the Daz Johnson pick. Shot rejected out of bounds. It'll be last touched off the Blue Dragons' Schemmel. Have a little news break in between games here for you, and then we'll be back with.
Yeah, we're going to have
to fill a little bit.
We're going to be on time for sure.
Jumper up and good. Three-pointers up and good by Bellany just as the shot clock was ringing. She has 11. She has 3 trays and a deuce in between in there. Going down hard is Bradshaw, and they just say, hey, she just lost her footing out of bounds, but I think she might have been a little bit of a bump right there and didn't get it called. Garden City will bring the basketball up the court. Here's Boyce. Mattia went down hard. Flash pass out high down to Daz Johnson. She'll back in on Roebuck. Puts it up and misses it. Rebound Mickens. Outlet comes to Bradshaw. Here's Ogle. Ogle takes it in. Kicks the corner left. Down to Schemmel. She'll slide the 3 and rattles out on her. No good. Mickens skies for the rebound and Hutchinson reset it. Bradshaw on the outside. Nice job by Mickens on the board. Sets the pick. Roebuck for 3. Rotation doesn't go. The rebound in the corner, though, by Mickens. She's got 2 in a row in this possession. They'll whip the corner right to Ogle. Drives down low baseline. In and out of Roebuck's hands. Gets it back. Puts it up and in. That's a nifty move right there.
And that's perseverance for that basket because the Dragons had to get a couple of rebounds to make it happen.
That came from some summer work right there is the move that she just put on, a baseline move. Outstanding job by Roebuck. Nene with 9 points tonight. 7:53 remaining to go in the contest. And a double dribble is going to be the call. It's going to go against Boyce. She kind of caught it on her hip and then elected to start the dribble again. And they said, nope, it's a traveling violation. Schemmel will check out. Back in is Kramer to give her a break. Sarah Kramer out of Dighton High School in Dighton, Kansas. Ball on the outside, Bradshaw. They'll roll to the left. Ogle on a give and go, but didn't get it to her. Back out to Mickens. Mickens corner of the free throw line, drives down, puts a beautiful shot up, not there, and comes off the iron, no good. Rebound, Garden City. 69-42, Hutchinson. 7.5 to go. There's a steal by Ogle. Crosses over, has Kramer, gets it to her. In stride, layup good.
Now, another assist to Abby Ogle. She has just played marvelously.
Ball on the outer perimeter now, Garden City. 71-42 Hutchinson. Blue Dragons average 85.5 points a game. Driving down, Daz Johnson powers her way in and puts it up and in. Johnson now with 11. She's in double figures. She averages 8.6 a game. Hit a Blue Dragons Kramer. Gives off to Ogle. Over on the left side. Roebuck down low. Shot doesn't go. Daz Johnson with the rebound. Bellany quickly up the court. Just about stolen by Abby Ogle. She flies into the bench and said hi to Steve Carpenter down at the statistician computer. Roebuck will be substituted for. Kimbrough back in there. Here comes the inbounds. Bellany has it for Garden City. 6.5 to go. 71-44. Hutchinson's going to go to 18-0 on the year. Number 4 in the nation. The drive down low. Daz Johnson took it right in and scored it. No, McHenry with the basket. Excuse me. Number 15 scored. McHenry. Here's Hutchinson. Up 71-46. Ogle. Over to Bradshaw. Bradshaw has it knocked away from her, runs it back down, gives it to Kramer. She'll shoot the 3. Rims off, no good. Battle for the board, taken away underneath by McHenry. And here comes Garden City. 5:53 to go. Garden held Seward to 1 point in the third quarter, lost by 6, 66-60 on the Garden City home court.
Dragons have a game and a half lead in the Western Division and have certainly established themselves as the team to beat.
At the line will be Garden City shooting free throws. The foul goes against Kimbrough. That'll be her second. Free throw toss is up and good by Bellamy. Her first trip to the line tonight, 12 points for her. She'll shoot a second one. Sean Angel's always coaching and teaching, isn't he?
Yep.
Free throw toss is up and good by Bellamy. 13 points for Bellamy. Young ladies out of Sebastian, Florida. 5'4" freshman guard. Hutchinson will bring the basketball up. Kramer. 71-48 Hutch. It's been all Hutch since we were tied at 9 apiece, and Hutchinson went on a pretty nice little run. Here's a Mickens three that drops.
Kind bounce off the front iron.
She doesn't shoot a bunch, but that one she knocked down. 15 points for Mickens. Hutchinson gets back defensively, 5:21 to go. Here's a drive on the left side by Lonnie Johnson and a foul underneath. You got Kimbrough again?
I think Kimbrough slapped down. Yep.
And it will be on Kimbrough. At the line will be Lonnie Johnson shooting free throws.
Lonnie short for Laniqua.
Free throws up and good for Johnson. A couple free throws to her credit tonight.
Again, high school basketball tomorrow night at the Dodge City Tournament of Champions. Hutchinson against Dodge City, 7 o'clock.
Lady Salthawks next week go to Lawrence, the Free State High Schools tournament. Free throws up and good by Lonnie Johnson. She had both of them. She has 10 points, double figures for her. Up the court comes the Blue Dragons, Mapasua. Out top to Schemmel, left side now. Kramer has it. Back to Mickens. Mickens on the top. Takes the player down low on the baseline. A little nifty move underneath, but missed a shot. Loose basketball put back up and in by Kimbrough. Ty Kimbrough with 8 points.
She continues to work hard.
Might have got away with the travel. There's a steal. Blue Dragons come up with a Mickens off the bad pass by Boyce. And out of bounds, they say the Blue Dragons stepped. And it will go back over to Garden City with 4:37 to go.
Let's update turnovers. 25 of them for Garden City.
Mickens with 15. I'm not sure we'll see her again or not. So she's off of 4 for her season high, which was 19 against Ellsworth.
This is a team that really doesn't have a standout star.
Nope.
It just has a bunch of really, really good players.
You know, I told Nene Roebuck last night that she's pretty consistent. You can always get that 14, 15 points out of her tonight, each night. Well, right now she's setting a 9, but she's been a force. Others have stepped up, such as Mickens tonight. Kimbrough with the rebound off the turnover, steal. And Hutchinson will come up with the Kramer with the basketball. Schemmel, left side now to Tinney, who has not scored this evening. Here's the drive by Schemmel. Kicks it out. Kramer.
Tinney does have one basket.
Does she? Okay, I missed it then. There's Roebuck. Check that corner. Schemmel. 3 balls good. I tell you, as she starts to really heat up, and she's got double figures with 10 tonight, but game after game, as Schemmel starts to get the eye and the shot going, look out.
This team is becoming a better three-point shooting team than I thought it might be.
Jumper up and missing by Lonnie Johnson. Rebound. Kimbrough. She gets another one. She continues to impress. 79-50 Hutchinson. Here's Mapasua. Unselfishly puts it down to Tinney, and then Tinney just about loses it. Comes up with it finally, and then a reach-in foul called. And that'll be only the second team foul against the Busters in this quarter.
And they'll tag Desmonique Johnson.
And we're going to see for the Blue Dragons first tonight, Michaela Johnson will check in out of Crowley, Texas. She's a sophomore transfer. Kimbrough will take a break.
And if we can get a basket for Michaela, everybody on the team will have scored.
Here comes the inbound. She came in the other night and got 10 rebounds in the fourth quarter. And she just now does score. Puts it up and in. Michaela Johnson makes it 81-50 with 3:13 to go. Hutchinson with the lead. Johnson shifts gears. That's Lonnie Johnson for Garden City. Jumper up and good from outside by McHenry. McHenry, all 7 points that she scored are in the second half. 81-52 Hutchinson. Out top now, Mapasua, left side now to Tenney. John calling out first cutters. A 3-ball up and missing from outside. Rebound's going to be cleared away. And there's a near steal by Lauren Mapasua, knocked away. It will be Garden City basketball. Hutchinson leads in this series 68-19, soon to be 69-19. Here in Hutchinson, they will be 38-5 total domination. Here comes the inbound. And
one of those 5 losses, though, just a year ago.
Yep, just a year ago. You're right. There's Boyce. Lonnie Johnson left side, takes Kramer down low on the baseline. Shot up missing. Rebound. It'll be off the Blue Dragons, out of bounds. Inbounding will be Garden City. They also played them in first round over at Park City in the Region 6 last year. Won at 55-37, they being the Blue Dragons. So they avenged that loss here at home, which was 56-48. Shot up missing. The rebound's going to be cleared out by the Blue Dragons. Mapasua drives all the way down, bounce pass down low to Tenney. Basket good.
Nice assist to Mapasua.
83-52. Hutchinson with the lead with 2:02 to go. Keep in mind the Dragons average 85.5 points a game. Down low, shot up, foul called on Tenney. A scooping up a shot was Boyce. In the act of shooting, she'll shoot a couple. Tenney picks up her second. In the act of shooting, because team foul was only number 3. So at the line will be Boyce, who averages 11.1 points per ball game. Free throw toss up and good. And she has right at 11 with that free throw. Check that. She has 7, correct, Rusty?
I think 8.
Okay. I might have missed one. Thank you. Free throw toss up and good. I think that 9 points now for Boyce. And Hutchinson will bring the basketball up with 1:51 to go, leading at 83-54. Kramer outside of Mapasua. Over to Tenney. Mapasua out high, crosses over, takes it into the paint, dumps it down low. Foul called. Trying to go to Michaela Johnson down low, and the foul's going to be charged against McHenry. It will not send Mapasua to the line because she was in the process of passing the basketball. Orange slaps the ball. Comes into Johnson. She'll back it in. Puts it on its way. Not there. Loose basketball ran down by Lonnie Johnson. And with 1:30 to go, Garden City will bring the basketball up. Sarah Kramer tight now on Boyce. Boyce rolls to her right. Takes it all the way baseline. Scoops up a shot off the side of the board. No good. Rebound clear. Tenney. Outside it goes to Schemmel. Schemmel gets set to throw it down court. Nobody was there yet. And she had a double clutch a little bit. Feed down low to Johnson. She'll back in, scoops it up, scores it.
You know, this young lady doesn't play much, but she impresses.
Yep. She, like I said, she came in against Northwest Kansas Tech and got 10 rebounds in the fourth quarter alone. But there's some scoring that she's doing. There's a missed shot. Tenney outlet comes to Mapasua. 49 ticks left on the clock. Mapasua will isolate, takes McHenry down low, and she'll bang into her, and a foul will be called.
That block that you talked about at the other end of the floor was by Michaela Johnson.
Inbounding will be Mapasua after the foul was charged, and they got that one on McHenry, her third. I think Michaela matches, if you get a situation where you got a big post player, she'll be able to bang with him.
She's big, strong.
Yep, she sure is. Comes in to her at the paint. She pulls it back outside. Work it around the outer perimeter. Wide open Kramer underneath. Basket good. Pass first from Tenney. Four points for Kramer.
Over
and back. Turnover on the baseline.
You're not going to come in and compete with Hutchinson when you turn it over 27 times.
That you are not going to do. They are going to inbound on that far side, I believe, and now they'll get the pass to Mapasua, and she'll get it in now to Schimmel. Backs in on Johnson. Johnson turnaround jumper. Nope, not there. Rebound cleared away. Coming up with the loose basketball was Garden City. And they'll bring it on a dribble with 22 ticks left on the clock. Hutchinson's going to go to 18-0. We heard in the summertime this was going to be a pretty good Lady Dragon team. Down low, basket good. Nifty drive by McHenry. All 9 of her points coming in the second half of play. Mapasua will bring it up. 5 seconds. That's going to do it. Yep. Hutchinson wins it 87-56. They avenge the loss they had on their home court, this court right here, last year to Garden City. The sophomores had a plan, and they were focused, and they came away with a nice victory tonight, 87-56. We will take a 2-minute timeout. Russia will add up all the numbers, get set for the Medicine Shop postgame capsule. Talked about a little White Castle at 14th and Main. We'll be back with more from the Sports Arena floor right after this 2-minute timeout.
At Strategic Financial